Chapter 16 Punctuations and Capitals. Punctuation and capital letters are essential tools in writing that help convey meaning clearly and accurately. They guide the reader through the text, indicating pauses, stops, emphasis, and the beginning of proper sentences or proper nouns. Period. Purpose. The period is used to signal the end of a sentence. It tells the reader that a complete thought has been expressed. Additional uses. Used in abbreviations. For example, the sun is shining. Dr. Martin will arrive soon. Abbreviation for doctor. Comma. Purpose. The comma indicates a short pause in a sentence, separates items in a list, and separates clauses to make the sentence easier to follow. Additional uses. Separates introductory words or phrases from the rest of the sentence. Set off non-essential information in a sentence. For example, I bought apples, oranges, and bananas. After dinner, we went for a walk. My brother, who lives in London, is visiting next week. Question mark. Purpose. The question mark is used at the end of a sentence to indicate that a question is being asked. Additional uses. Rhetorical questions can use question marks to imply the answer is obvious. For example, what time is the meeting? Question mark. Why should I care? Question mark. Do we really want our planet to survive? Exclamation marks. Purpose. This mark is used to express strong feelings such as excitement, surprise, or urgency. Additional uses. Used in commands to create urgency. For example, watch out! Exclamation mark. That was incredible! Quotation marks. Purpose. Quotation marks are used to show that someone is speaking or to highlight a direct quote from another source. Additional uses. Can be used to indicate irony or sarcasm in informal writing. For example, she said, quotation mark open, I'll meet you at noon, quotation mark close. The, quotation mark open, cake, quotation mark close, was just a pile of breadcrumbs, sarcasm. Apostrophe. Purpose. The apostrophe shows possession or is used to form contractions by shortening the words. Additional uses. Used for plurals of letters or numbers in same context. For example, that is Sarah's car. It's time to go. Shortened form of it is. Mind your P's and Q's. Colon. Purpose. The colon introduces a list, explanation, or elaboration. It tells the reader to accept further details or examples. Additional uses. Used between titles and subtitles. For example, we need 3 things: paper, pens, and scissors. The movie is titled Inception, A Journey Through Dreams. Semicolon. Purpose. The semicolon links two closely related independent clauses or separates items in a complex list. For example, I love reading, semicolon, my sister enjoys painting. The meeting includes John, the manager, semicolon, Sarah, the assistant, semicolon, and Paul, the technician. Dash. Purpose. A dash is used to add emphasis or to show a break in thought. For example, she finished the race despite spraining her ankle. I want to speak up, dash, but I was too nervous. Parenthesis. Purpose. Parentheses are used to add extra information or explanations that are not essential to the main point of the sentence. Additional uses. Used for citing references or numbering in lists. For example, the project, parenthesis open, which started last year, parenthesis close, has finally been completed. We need the following items. 1. Paper. 2. Scissor. And 3. Glue. Ellipsis. Purpose. The ellipses indicate a pause, an unfinished thought, or that part of a quote that has been omitted. For example, I'm not sure, ellipsis, maybe we should wait. To be or not to be, ellipsis, that is the question. Hyphen. Purpose. The hyphen connects words to form compound terms or to indicate a word break at the end of a line. For example, we need a high-quality camera. The professor was well known. The role of capital letters. Capital letters show the reader when something important is starting or emphasize proper nouns. They make sentences clearer by marking the beginning of sentences, names, and special titles. First, at the beginning of sentences. Every sentence begins with a capital letter. This signals to the reader that a new thought or statement is starting. For example, the sun rises in the east. Our trip to the museum was interesting. Second, for proper nouns. Proper nouns, like the names of specific people, places, or organizations, always start with a capital letter. For example, we visited New York last summer. Anita works at Microsoft. Third, for the pronoun I. The word I is always capitalized when referring to yourself, even in the middle of a sentence. For example, I am going to the store. I was on time, but everyone was late. Fourth, in titles. In titles of books, movies, and works of art, the first and last words, as well as important words in between, are capitalized. For example, we are reading The Great Gatsby in the class. The article is titled Global Warming, Cause and Effects. Fifth, for acronyms and initials. Capital letters are used in acronyms and initials to represent words in shorter forms. For example, ISRO, CBI, Dr. Smith. The CEO of the company spoke at the event. He is a member of NATO, NATO. Sixth, for days, months, holidays. For example, Monday, December, Christmas. We will celebrate Thanksgiving in November. The meeting is scheduled for Thursday. How punctuation and capitalization add clarity. Proper use of punctuation and capital letters can prevent misunderstandings and make writing easier to read and comprehend. First, without proper punctuation and capitalization. Let's eat grandma. This sentence is confusing and could suggest something unpleasant. Second, with proper punctuation and capitalization. Let's eat, grandma. The comma clarifies that grandma is being addressed, not eaten. Third, without proper capitalization. I went to Paris last summer. This sentence appears informal and lacks clarity. Fourth, with proper capitalization. I went to Paris last summer. Capital letters make the sentence clearer and more professional.